I want to start off with a question. Technology in the classroom, is it better or worse for our students today? And I want to kind of get your guys' insights. So let's see it. Thumbs up if you think technology in the classroom is more beneficial to students. All right, now give me a thumbs down if you think technology in the classroom is more harmful to students. Okay, good to get your guys' insights. Listen, little secret, I must admit, I've been teaching middle school for 5 years now, and I have no idea whether technology in the classroom is the best thing in the world or the worst. So, example, if I'm having students use cell phones to do some research, I'm always impressed when I see the kid who's got multiple tabs open, they're cross-referencing sources and citing information all at the same time, and I think, wow, technology in the classroom, what a valuable tool. But then you see the kid who's streaming Netflix or literally doing a TikTok mid class, and I think, wow, technology in the classroom, what a needless distraction. This is the problem, right? If my job as an educator is to do what's best for my students, in terms of technology, I don't know what's best for my students. So I do what everyone with the question does. I Googled it, right? Long story short, Googling did not go well. Kind of muddied the waters. Turns out, if you Google technology in education, you're going to find hundreds of articles that can convincingly argue both sides from every angle. So, admittedly, no help there. But the key takeaway is this topic's debatable, right? And if it's debatable, despite the countless noble elements and missing pieces to the puzzle, there are three things that we know to be true about technology in regards to our students. Number one, we know that technology can be dangerous, right? Schools face things like cyberbullying, it can bring problems out of the classroom into the classroom, whether it be academic dishonesty, right? Technology can make it easier to cheat. That's true. And recent evidence suggests that technology mimics symptoms of addiction, which is concerning for a lot of reasons. But either way, we know that technology is a minefield and we got to be careful. The second thing we know, technology can be infinitely valuable. It can advance student learning in a way that no teacher or school could ever replicate. It can act as a vast reservoir of information that not only can turn any expert into a layman, or any layman into an expert, but can do so with a few short flips of the thumb, right? So, number two, we know technology can be infinitely beneficial. So, keep this for our home. We are tied up one to one. We know technology is good. We know technology is bad. And admittedly, we're no closer to answering our question. But the third point that we know to be true about technology helps clear it up a little bit. Third thing that we know is that technology isn't slowing down. In fact, it's speeding up. It's safe to say that technology isn't a fad like bottle flipping. It doesn't have an expiration date. It's not going anywhere. If that's the case, and you're a student in 2019, you were born sometime after the year 2000. That makes 100% of our student body card carrying members of Generation Z. Now, Generation Z is most commonly referred to as digital natives. And this term says it all because their defining quality is the fact that they've never experienced the world without the internet, without cell phones, without complete access to the entire world. And if that's the case, then that means that to our students, technology is less of a device that they possess and more of an environment that they inhabit, right? So hypothetically, if a school is experiencing cyber issues, let's say, they may decide to ban technology because the problem is clear. Technology has a about student learning. And the solution is simple. No technology means no problems. But this solution is only temporary when you consider eventually that bell's going to ring, right? And at that point, students are going to leave the classroom, they're going to open their locker, they're going to take out their phones, they're going to exit that safety bubble. At that point, students are going to find themselves in a familiar digital environment with the same risks and danger, but this time being inexperienced and underprepared. So, when we re-examine the question, is technology more beneficial or harmful to our students? We realize that it's the wrong question to ask because it doesn't matter if technology is more beneficial or harmful to our students. When we remember two things, number one, as schools and educators, our responsibility is to do what's best for our students. And our students have a device in their pocket that is both infinitely valuable and infinitely dangerous. That's why it becomes clear that utilizing technology in the classroom is less of a choice, more of a responsibility, right? Because as educators, we're mentors. And that means it's our obligation to prepare students for the challenges of being leaders. As teachers, we have students practice skills all the time. But navigating digital waters takes practice too. And that's why it's our responsibility to be able to provide students with opportunities to develop their digital literacy skills and become lifelong independent learners. Thank you.
Jadi, apakah teknologi di ruang kelas lebih baik atau lebih buruk bagi para siswa saat ini? Jika melihat satu sisi, kita melihat siswa yang luar biasa dan menghubungkan berbagai informasi dari seluruh dunia. Tetapi kemudian Anda melihat siswa yang asik scroll TikTok atau streaming Netflix di tengah pelajaran. Ada 3 hal yang kita ketahui tentang teknologi. Pertama, teknologi bisa berbahaya seperti perundungan, kecurangan akademik, dan selainnya. Yang kedua, teknologi yang sangat berharga. Dan yang ketiga, teknologi bukanlah tren yang sesaat. Seringkali ketika ada masalah seperti cyberbullying, reaksi spontan sekolah adalah melarang penggunaan ponsel atau handphone. Pelarangan hanyalah solusi sementara yang tidak menyelesaikan masalah jangka panjang. Apakah teknologi itu baik atau buruk? Sebenarnya adalah pertanyaan yang salah. Teknologi adalah kelas, bukanlah sebuah pilihan, melainkan sebuah tanggung jawab sebagai pendidik dan orang tua kita. Tugas kita adalah tugas kita adalah melatih literasi digital mereka. Tugas kita adalah melatih literasi digital mereka. Mari kita persiapkan semua siswa kita untuk menjadi pelajar mandiri di era digital sekarang. Terima kasih.